Yay! You made it to another episode of the Weekend Hustle podcast. My name is Shelby Oeschlager, and I'll be your host as we dive into barrel racers, athletes, and just people of the world to share, motivate, and inspire us all to be the best that we can be. Together, we can hustle. With my little microphone, and I'm just driving. But I feel like when I drive, I have all these ideas, so I'm literally going to attempt to do this pod just myself, the road, and a microphone. So anyways, let's get into it. So today I actually have two messages or two lessons that I've learned that I want to share, and it all came from me going to the gym this morning. So a little bit of a backstory. I think I got 8 or 9 classes with a personal trainer, and I've really been enjoying it. And I mean, I'm someone that I'm self-motivated enough to go to the gym by myself, but I just wanted to try it because I've never really hired help like that before, or even with riding help. I've usually mostly been self-taught other than a couple clinics here and there, but I've never really had an instructor or a coach in any sort of way. So I really wanted to say and try it out because I want to be a coach. So I think coaches need to be coached as well in lots of ways, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking and getting help. So I took the opportunity to hire a personal trainer, to give me a couple sessions at the gym and just doing the things based on my goals. So anyways, the first thing, actually, me and him were talking today, and I just said how it's actually really nice to go to the gym and not have to have a plan. So I feel like I'm always the one where it's I gotta do this, and this, and it's I always am the one in charge and the leader of my day, if that makes sense. So it's always up to me about what I'm gonna do. And the gym is the only place where I can finally take a back seat and have someone tell me what to do. I'm getting guided by somebody else instead of me having to self-motivate and figure out the workout I'm gonna do or the ride I'm gonna have. For an example, you have someone there to kind of tell you, so you just are following them. You're kind of being guided and you're just going with the flow of what they are telling you and directing you to do. And I think that's a cool concept for anyone that is always the one that has to figure out what to do, or just someone that wants new ideas and have a different perspective. So take the perspective of somebody else. Even if you have to hire a coach, I think it's a great idea to get the different ideas, get someone else's viewpoint, and just keep you accountable. And I even said today, I'm I don't know if it's a placebo effect because I hired him, but I'm already noticing the difference because he's looking at my fitness level different than I do. I always downgrade myself. I'm oh, I'm not that strong. And meanwhile, he puts the weight on and I'm holy shit, I don't think I can do that. And he goes, oh yeah, you can, you're strong enough. And then I actually do it. I'm wow, I just proved to myself I had a mind block about what I could and couldn't do. And it was all in the mind because I was physically capable of doing it, but in my brain I was oh, that's way too much, I can't do that. And he's yeah, you can. And I did it, and I was oh wow, how about that? That was just almost a light bulb moment where it's having just someone tell you that you can, or someone that knows to be hey, this is what you're capable of, because they look at you at a different perspective than you look at yourself, and they see the potential where maybe we don't always see the potential that we have within ourselves. So just having that person to help guide you, I think, is just such a cool thing to do. And it really is relatively affordable. It's not breaking the bank of doing this. It's just having someone in any way. It could even just be a friend, or it could be me, in the Weekend Hustle Club, just having different ideas or different, accountability levels of, you hold yourself accountable because we both are kind of being accountable for each other. I'll show up for you, you show up for me, and then we get the things done together. And that's kind of what's happening with the personal trainer, where if it was up to me, maybe I wouldn't go to the gym that day, but then it's because I'm with, I know he's going to be there waiting for me. It's okay, I have to go. I have to structure my day and my morning in a way that gives me the time to cut out the hour and a half it takes to go there, do my workout, and come home. And it's all because of me paying $50 a session with this dude. And getting a good workout, and again, just taking the time off my brain that I don't have to think about stuff because I'm letting him guide me into what we're doing for the day. And it's just like my time to like not think and just kind of feel and just do and just listen. And I think it's really important. The other thing I'm going to say about the whole teacher thing is he told me today that when he's planning, because he does a lot of mountain climbing, when he's planning a climb, he'll sometimes hire the other personal trainer. And I thought that was such a good message, because he's telling me, he goes, well, sometimes I get in a rut. Like, he's telling me that he gets in a rut and that he will literally hire the other trainer to train him for the exact same concept, to get different ideas and a different workout and just have different perspective on you, to see what it is that you can do differently and just different ways and different angles to approach your workout or approach whatever it is, like your goal or your fitness goal or riding goal. Just have someone there that can give you that different perspective. And I thought that was such a good message when he told me that he hires a personal trainer. So it's like the message really is that anyone, even coaches, need to be coached. Like, we all can be coached and we all can learn from other people and just have someone else kind of guide us through whatever the journey is. It could be, the journey of just one workout. It could be the journey of your whole riding career. Like, everyone can be coached and have that assistance. I think is so beneficial, because like I'm here trying to take any advantage I can from, like how I can ride better. So it's like any advantage I can find, I'm going to try to do it. And I really think just starting with having someone else in my corner, such as a personal trainer, I think it's really going to help. Like, it already does feel better. I feel like the mind aspect of it all, like it just feels nice that I can let it go and just let someone else take the reins, if you will. They get to take the reins of that part of my life, and then it's something I don't have to think about. And I think that's just amazing. The other thing another thought I had while at the gym was just about getting fit. Like, I had the thought, like a Victoria's Secret model or something, they have a workout routine, or they have their fitness goal to be really slim, slender, toned, but not too muscular, just like very thin kind of. And I mean, obviously it's different, like the body image stuff is changing all the time. But I just was thinking of that and how like that's not what I want to do. I was like, I don't really care what I look like. I want to feel strong. And if this is something, I hope this resonates, because I think it's a huge topic that all humans basically feel and deal with, of, like our body, our physical form, and to care what it looks like. I think having that as your forefront of the action you're doing because of the appearance aspect, I don't really like that, because I went down that road of, I'm a woman. So of course, when I was in high school and younger, it was always about the body image. It was like, how do you look? That dictates how you're going to feel and how you're going to be interacted with in life. And I've kind of tried to not do things because of what it's going to do to, like, obviously I'll do healthy things, and it's almost like you do the healthy things because it makes you feel healthy. The natural byproduct is your physical form improvement. And I think if we all can just have the goal of optimal body condition, if that's our goal, then that's all we can do. We can't be like, oh, well, my legs are too short with this or this or this or this. But it's like, if your goal is just to get to your optimal physical form, then that's all you can do. And I had the idea just come through my head, and like the saying of God makes no mistakes. So if your goal is just to get your physical form strong and capable, then whatever the outcome of your physical body is out of your control. Like, we can't control however it's going to affect us, but if we are always just focused on how can I get to my physical, like my best physical self, and going to the gym and stuff, it's like the natural byproduct though is just like a nice body, because you're getting to your optimal level, like where your body is at the optimal place. It's gonna be, you're gonna feel fit, you're gonna look fit because you are, but it's not because you're not doing it to get that look, you're doing it to feel a certain way. And the natural byproduct of feeling strong is your body literally starts to look strong. And it's like, I don't know, just like the perspective shift of that, I really enjoy. So hopefully you like that as well, of just thinking of, like, you can't go wrong. You can't make mistakes if your goal is to like be your best physical self or be your best self in general. The natural byproduct is that appearance, but our approach is completely different to get that result. So the approach is, I want to be strong. I want to be capable. I want to feel a certain way about myself. I want to feel like I don't let myself down. I want to feel like I can do this stuff. I want to feel like I'm testing my mind and my body at the same time, and give myself something to like give myself a pat on the back for. Just that small accomplishment to say like, I did that and I can do that again is really big as well. Like, that's a big boost for our confidence and just for ourselves as a whole to be, fulfilled and feel purpose with that small thing, even though it's like a small little thing, but it can snowball into so many other things. And again, the story and the message of it all starts with ourselves. Like, I'll just keep preaching that forever, that it really just starts with ourselves, and we can do these really small things for ourselves, and those are going to have a ripple effect in other ways. Like, example, let's say drinking water. Like, we live in a privileged place where water is of abundance. We have no reason not to be fully hydrated to, like, again, the best optimal human level, like whatever that is. I'm not totally sure, but we have no reason not to be fully hydrated. Okay, so with that in mind, just a small example, I go to the gym and I drink like so much water, not even forcefully. Like, I just drink water, like after every set, like have a sip, and before I have like 2 of my big bottles done, and I'm on the 3rd, and that was only within an hour and a half. And it's like, if you start your day like that, like, you're setting yourself up for success. Like, you're setting yourself up to feel really good and to feel the things. But it's like the habit stacking as well, where if you want to develop a habit of, let's say, drinking more water, you do something that is going to cause you to drink more water. So it's like, you want to drink more water, maybe go for a run, and then all of a sudden you're going to want to drink more water. So it's like 2 bird, 1 stone type of concept as well. I just think it's great. Like, I hope the audio sounds good, because I feel like this is a decent little pod episode. And I'm almost where I need to go. I'm meeting up with Karen Briscoe from High Five Saddle Company to drop off a 5-star pad, pick up a Double J breast collar from my mom, because me and her are both sponsored riders this year with High Five Saddle Company, who is a dealer for Double J and 5-star and Nettle stirrups. So it's pretty nice. And yeah, if you wanted to look into that, I encourage you to check out Karen Briscoe, High Five Saddle Company. Little mini shout out there. And that's kind of my main message for this episode. So I will also just say, like, We Can Hustle is getting sponsors, because like, I have these messages. We Can Hustle is half me, half the community, and it's just bringing people together and basically being like a beacon to share this knowledge that I have accumulated from my own failures and my own successes and my own everything in between. So I am here to share and guide and be of service in any way that I can. So it's been cool that other businesses that do their own way of service are recognizing my way of service, and they want to help me with my message, and in exchange, I also help them with the promotion of their products that I truly believe in. And I think that's just the way that collaborations and working together work, of just, like, there's room for everyone at the table. So it's like, I have my thing that I'm good at, someone has their thing that they're good at and that they're passionate about. So if we can work together to help boost both of our interests, it becomes like a hand-holding thing. Like, we're all like raising each other up, because we all are different. We all have our own paths, our own journeys. So it's like, if we can just help each other get to their destination or get on their journey and help them through it all, and again, in exchange that they do it for us, I think it's just such a win-win. And having the intention behind it of just being as honest and authentic and real as possible, I think is really important as well. Because if you come at that place, there's no mistakes. Even if you do make, let's say, quote, a mistake, but if you had really pure intentions, pure intentions behind what you're doing, you can't make a mistake. There's only learning, there's only growth from that. And eventually, like, I know you'll get to that place where you realize and like you learn those lessons, and then you actually get there. You're like, wow, like, and I did it all by just being a good human, by being honest and true, and all the good things that it takes to be a good person. So there's a couple other ones that have been on my side. The Healing Cowgirl, which is a hemp byproduct company. They have all the things hemp and CBD, CBN for horses, humans, and dogs, and all of us, just the animals. So I've been using their products and really have been enjoying it. I love CBD. Maybe some of my spirituality comes from, my evenings being a little high and doing yoga or something like that. So I'm all about the plant medicine, and this is a good way to use the elements of hemp and the elements of like the CBD, CBN to really help with our wellness and just our feelings and like falling asleep. Like, there's so many benefits that it has, and we're in a place now that we actually can leverage and manipulate these products to help us with certain areas. So if there's more like anxiety or pre-race nerves, there's oils for you to try to help with inflammation as your whole body. They have oil like lotions for certain areas of your muscles or your joints that you really want to target. There's just so many good options. So I encourage you to check out the Healing Cowgirls. You can use, I have a link that helps me as well, just so I can track, how many people that I'm able to help them, bring awareness to their brand. So I'll have the link below if you want to look into that. I would really, really appreciate it. The other one I'm going to say is Equine Omega Complete. This is just a horse product. I've been using the oil for a while and have been really enjoying it, and the difference with my horses, it's something that I just feel really good giving. Like, I just feel good when I put those couple pumps in morning and night. I feel really good that my horses are getting fueled with this oil, because it's just an all-around natural, healthy omega, all the fats, like all the good stuff, oil for your horses. It helps with just overall health and letting the horses build immunity, because they're building good cells, and it starts with the proper fuel that these animals need to build these cells and to build their health. So when they come into contact with, like respiratory issues, which I have been dealing with one of my horses, and he seems to be improving. Like, he gets triggered really quickly with coughing just from dust. So he's been on it. It's my futurity horse this year. And I have noticed a difference. And I just noticed a difference in like the demeanor and just the overall condition. Again, I just feel really good using it. So I think you can't go wrong with something like that. Like, you're only benefiting your horse in the long run by using, I think, something like an all natural, like just a good product and a good health boosting supplement for your horses to give them everything that they need to succeed in the long run. And that's really important for me. Like, I know our horses do so much, and I know you know that too. So if we can, give them what they need, give us what we need, and also give our horses what we need, we'll become the ultimate partner, and we'll just be having a good old time. So yes, that is all I have for today. That was my message, and I'm happy I got to record this. I hope the audio sounds okay. If not, it's not forever. It's just this one, because I felt the need to really take it out of my brain and share it with you, hoping and with the intention that someone out there can get value from this and get a different idea on things, and maybe feel inspired or educated or both, or motivated or feel connected, like whatever it is. I just hope that it's something positive for you that you can take away from my message. So I just want to say thank you again so much for being a part of this. We have a free online community space off social media. It's called the We Can Hustle Club. I also am opening up my own membership for people that want to connect more in depth with me. It's also within that platform, so you can have free access to the community space where we can, all connect. Like, it's like a free area. Everyone's welcome there. Everyone can be there, have a good time as well. And then I have my membership, so that's where I do my coaching and have people that are ready to level up and really tap into that inner hustle mentality and just become everything that they know they can. So that's where I will be shining and working with people. And if that's something you're interested in, you just want some more support with me, doors open. Like, I'm here for you. Obviously, like, this is the whole point, is being of service in any way that I can. So if it's for riding, or it's for, just personal development, or it's for just encouragement and having accountability of a cheerleader and just someone that can help you out in whatever way, like, I've been through a lot. I know I have quite a lot of knowledge behind me, either with training or my mindset and just overcoming our own self. Really, it's like how we can control ourselves, how we can let go of the things we don't control, and how we can improve the things we do control for the greater good of us and everyone around us, and our horses included. So that's my passion. And if you are interested to help supporting my passion, then head over to the membership. Again, there'll be a link below to all these things that I've mentioned in this episode. But I would love to see you there, and love to see you working and striving to become your best rider self, and using the power of horses to heal us and to let us grow, because we're so privileged to have these animals in our life, and we can use them in more ways of just using them for barrel racing. We use them to heal, like horses are healing, and it's up to us to really, honor that and appreciate it in a way that we use it for our benefit. And I think, just joining stuff like this, joining the club, will be a good way to get started, and just taking advantage of this life, taking advantage of everything that we have, and using it for the greater good, again, of all of us. So thank you so much for listening. This is Shelby Oleschlager. Goodbye for now, and we'll talk soon.